Good morning, everybody. We are live here in the Walmart parking lot in Chico. I have some donated Starbucks coffee. I didn't go home last night. I stayed the night. I figured I wasn't gonna sleep anyways. Michael will somewhere post a video of my little makeshift living room that I made in the Explorer. So this was the pile of clothes that I showed you last night in the dark, that I said it looks like a pile of clothes, but it's actually very organized. They're getting clothes racks, they're getting shelves brought in. It's women's, men's shirts, tops. I have a gentleman here who's willing to speak to us and let us know a little bit, Friend Stores Unit, about his experience with the fire. What's your name, sir?
Don.
Don. And where are you from, Don?
Paradise.
And what is the status of your house right now?
Gone.
So where are you staying?
Living with a family here in Paradise, adopted us in this actual parking lot.
So you were staying...
Right over there where that green tent is.
So there's a green tent right there, and that's where he was staying. And a very generous Chico family came in and basically ordered him to come home with them.
And we had 4 large dogs as well.
That is amazing, because most people will not take dogs, so bless their heart.
They open their home up to us, they leave for work, they let us have the run of the house.
So what's a little bit of the things you've experienced?
My 2 sons are campfire. My oldest son is a captain, my youngest son's an engineer. They need recognition. These guys are superheroes. While we're all scurrying out of Paradise to save our lives,
Yeah.
they're going the other way, going into the danger and trying to help people. And one story that my oldest son told me, he's the captain, he was heading up Skyway, and the smoke was so thick that he couldn't see, so he ended up getting wrapped up in some PG&E lines, and it stopped his truck. So when he got out of his truck to untangle it, he said the smoke laid down just for a second, and he looked on the side of the road, and there was an elderly lady there with a garden hose, hosing her head and her body down. And he grabbed her, picked her up, threw her in his truck, got his bolt cutters out, started cutting the lines to free himself, and got her out. And it was going on like that. That wasn't the only person he saved. These people, these CAL FIRE guys, risked their own lives while their stuff was burning.
Their own homes were going up in flames.
My youngest son lives with me. He lost everything, the engineer. He's out fighting the fire. In the meantime, all his childhood memories, everything are gone that we've collected throughout. I'm 59 years old.
Wow.
My oldest son, he's in his 40s. So he was there when our house burnt down. There was nothing he could do about it.
So what are your plans at this point? What do you do now? Where do you go from here?
We right now we're wondering why we have no assistance from the people that we pay our taxes to.
FEMA.
Or
where are you, FEMA?
How about the state? You know, they're all there holding their hands out to collect, but we don't have nothing. They basically shuffled 30,000 people out of Paradise, dumped them off in Chico, and waved goodbye to us. They have not done anything. Insurance companies are starting to set up. We called our insurance company days ago. They said they'd call us back. We've heard nothing from them. So the people of Chico have taken it upon themselves to be responsible for us.
So yeah, all of this stuff here that you see is donated from people. Like I said, it looks like chaos out there, piles, but as you see, people are bringing in clothes racks, shelves, they're organizing it in shopping carts. All these people are just out here helping out of the kindness of their heart. People helping people. Over here, there's water. There's possibly going to be an influx of people coming here. A lot of people don't know about it. If you've been watching, you saw me travel and stop at several shelters on my way into Chico. Here's Now, how does this work here? This food?
It's free.
All this is free.
These
people just come here and eat.
These people are taking money out of their pockets.
So this shout
us.
out to Sexy Panda food truck here in the Walmart parking lot are feeding people for free. If you are hungry, if you need clothes, if you need anything, please help us get this word out. I know Red Cross is helping the people in the shelters, but you only get so much there. I mean, and I know, I can only imagine that's why they're organizing. Oh, there's dog food and stuff. That's why they're trying to get this as organized as they can. Like, they got a canopy so they can start hanging up clothes. There's going to be an influx of people here. This parking lot's going to blow up. They're building their own little community here.
My wife and I, when we were staying in this parking lot, the people at Chico, all they were doing is driving through the parking lot, giving us blankets, giving us water, giving us food. They were phenomenal about making sure we had at least things to survive with.
Yeah, and there's literally thousands and thousands and thousands of people still out there living in cars and random places that don't know, you know, oh, the shelter's full, I can't get in, I want to walk around to this one.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
I can't get in, the beds are all taken, but you know, there is, the state's not there and FEMA's not there, no one else is there, but you know what, your neighbors are here. The community of Chico has really pulled together to help these people out. Look at pancake, free pancake breakfast. Good morning. These are just free for the people. If they're hungry, they can just come eat. And is that your food truck?
No.
This is separate. This is a whole, this is just a family. This is a gentleman from Chico coming out here making these people pancake breakfasts.
Chico taking care of paradise.
Amazing. Thank you so much. You're from San Luis Obispo?
Yeah.
And what is he?
He's just helping out. Are you helping out?
Yeah. We made hamburgers yesterday afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was great.
You drove up here with your camper and your truck? Exactly. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been here yet.
You wouldn't be here.
Here he is. This is his little setup with his camper and his truck and his food. They did hamburgers yesterday. They're going to be cooking it up today.
This is all stuff that other people have brought.
And yeah, so he comes here with his stuff, money out of his pocket, sets it up. Other people see him. They bring him his donations to help hand out as well. The same thing I'm doing.
What would you be normally doing today?
I'm a builder, so I got a project at home.
So you'd be working.
Yeah.
So you took away from your busy schedule to help us.
It's never a convenient time, right, for this kind of thing.
Yeah, hey, you got away from your project though, right?
All the way here from San Luis Obispo. Okay, let's head down this way. Thank you so much. So, you know, we need you guys to share these videos, let people know. If you see anyone commenting on any other websites or anything, direct them to our videos so they know where to go. I've had people tell me, morning, I love lovers, good morning. I've had people tell me that they've learned more from these videos in the past 12 hours than they have from the news in the past 3 days. So please, good morning. I don't, sorry.
I need something to help you relax.
Tents. That's why we need tents. We need lots of tents. People are going to be living in tents through the holidays, through Thanksgiving, through Christmas. They're not going to have a home to go to. They're going to have tents. We need tents, blankets, pillows.
This, by the way, this thing.
Oh, here's my buddies from last night. He fed me. He gave me a hamburger last night. They're packing up their stuff and moving it over to where we just were, a little closer to there. But when they get set up, I'm going to give them all the jackets and blankets and so forth, because you know they have us set up and really nice, and they can go ahead and help me distribute, you know, the stuff that I have instead of me setting up yet another one. Rose and John just stopped by. Where are Rose and John? I didn't see that comment. Hold on one sec while I... I'm not sure what that... Oh, look at the puppy, Brindle. Here's more. I think he said it was in a blue tent back here.
Let people know that the animals that they've lost they're looking for at the airport, the Chico airport.
I went there last night. So at the Chico airport, they're housing animals.
There's a lot of animals there that have been placed.
If you have, do you know the name of that company that?
No, I sure don't.
Oh.
But there's birds there, and it's not just dogs and cats. Rabbits.
Yeah, if you're missing animals, contact the people. They're running it out of. It's in that Hertz building at the Chico airport. I was in there last night, and they're set up in there. It was heartbreaking. All these animals with no home, literally just stuck in cages. So here we are. Sorry, I'm trying to look down and not trip and fall as I'm walking. So. Oh, look at the puppy. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Let me get on the other side of the exhaust. Oh. Let me put my coffee down so I can pet the puppy. It broke my heart yesterday with the animals. I mean, that just, you know, they're helpless creatures in this too, and that was a really hard pill for me to swallow. Puppy! Hello, hello! Oh my goodness, look at you! So I'm going to talk to this gentleman here. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Melissa. Nice to meet you. And your name?
My name is Doug.
Doug. So what are you doing, Doug?
Oh man, we're trying to regain or regroup from the evacuation.
Where are you from?
We're from Paradise, right in Paradise. I've lived there for 40 years.
And your house?
The house is on the. Let me see. The house is right downtown Paradise, right off Skyway in Elliott.
Is your house standing?
From what we have is a. I'm not sure if I have my phone with me. I don't have my phone with me, but it is standing. I was hooked up with a link, a satellite link, to go to the phone to get visual confirmation of the. Of what's going down here on the ground, and it showed that the fire line went straight up to the house, but the firefighters, God bless them, they
literally. So
saved it. Yeah.
I actually looked it up with him just before this. That's why I came over here to talk to him. On the satellite, I will send, when I'm done with this video, when I'm off live, I will send Michael the link to the satellite imagery that you guys can go on, and you can Google your address, and you can actually see not just a map but a satellite image of, and it shows the lines. Just give it a second to download all the information it needs. You're gonna think that it's not doing anything, but if you just sit there for a minute, it's gonna update. It's gonna show yellow, it's gonna show red. This line literally went right up to his house. One side of the line was burned to the ground. There's the line. On the other side of the line, his house is there. So he has 99.9% chance that his house is still standing.
Yeah, and you can, it does have a search, so you can search up the actual address.
Yeah.
And that's how I found out to pinpoint the house. So it has that option in there too.
So when are you going home?
We're just waiting. We're just waiting.
What are you waiting for?
We're waiting for an okay to go back up. We hear it might be a couple weeks or whatever. I have plenty of family wants me to go down in the Bay Area that want me to couch surf, but before I leave, I want to get confirmation.
Yeah.
So we're just camping out. Yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting for that.
Well, good for you. I'm glad that someone still has a home to go to.
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah. I got a bunch of family. They're all like reaching out, saying, "Hey, come on, we got a couch, we got extra spare room," and they're like all right there. But,
all right. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. The one thing that I noticed being up there is the people like him that have homes.
Yeah.
They have nothing to go back to. They are not any more fortunate than the people that lost their homes.
So because
the entire town is gone. There's no gas stations.
Oh yeah.
There's no grocery stores. There's no water.
Puppy.
There's no power. So even if
even though they have a home, like there's no.
Even if they lift the evacuation order, they still can't legally live in their homes until everything's restored there, and that's going to be a long time.
Yeah, so you know, that's why we say we still need the donations coming in. These people still need to rebuild. They can go home, but there's no running water, and even if they do get a home in the next month or so, the ones whose house is burned down, they have nothing. They don't even have a plate to eat their dinner on. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. I'll come back on later once I'm gonna go help my buddy move his stuff over. Thank you so much for talking with us.
CAL FIRE needs recognition.
Yes.
If you see a CAL FIRE firefighter, you tell them thank you. Those guys risk their lives.
Yep.
You know?
So once again, you guys spread the word. Anyone needing help, just come to Walmart and Chico. If it's not here, talk to someone, we can figure it out. Again, look up, thank for the roof over your head, kiss and hug a loved one, blessings, and have a happy Monday.